caught the gun charge that triggered the felony that it allowed them to be able to sentence me the way that they did in 1994. I also caught another case. At that time, I was what you call giving out consignment on drugs.
In the heart of the Bronx, New York, a story that once showcased redemption and the pursuit of justice has taken a horrific twist. Sheldon Johnson, a 48-year-old criminal justice reform advocate, finds himself at the center of a gruesome murder investigation when a wellness check led to the gruesome discovery of a man dismembered in an apartment on Summit Avenue in Highbridge. Officers found a human torso and a foot in a plastic bin. Johnson became the primary suspect when he was caught on surveillance video disguised in a blonde wig at the scene of the crime, according to witnesses and police, shattering the image of a man who once believed he had turned his life around. The news of Johnson's arrest for murder shocked not only the neighborhood of Highbridge, but the whole USA. He was recently a guest on the famous podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, where he talked about his commitment to reforming the lives of at-risk youth and penal system reforms. Because of the podcast, Johnson's story has inspired many. He became an overnight symbol of transformation. Because of the wild accusations he is facing right now, the public is questioning his credibility as a respected prisoner rights activist. This issue about Johnson has been buzzing nonstop around the internet, especially on social media and in forums. Let's rewind back a little bit to the time when Johnson got out of jail after being locked up for 25 years. He said he went through a massive change during that time. Before he got locked up, he was a high-ranking member of the Bloods gang. He was arrested and sentenced to a maximum of 50 years for using a gun to rob several people who owed him money for drugs. After spending some time in solitary confinement, the guy decided to change his ways and got his JED while in prison. He also took courses on deep breathing and conflict resolution while incarcerated. After he got out, he started helping out at the Queen's Defender's Office to steer young people away from the dangers of gang life. His story took a national stage when he appeared on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast in February, where he candidly discussed his time behind bars, stating, "Prison does two things to you. It brings out the best or it brings out the worst." Fast forward to a recent wellness check that led to the chilling discovery of dismembered body parts in a Summit Avenue apartment. The victim, identified as 44-year-old Colin Small, shared a connection with Johnson, possibly stemming from their time in prison together. The gruesome details of the crime involved a plastic bin containing a human torso and foot. Law enforcement sources reveal that Johnson was apprehended after surveillance footage linked him to the crime scene. Subsequent searches in his apartment unveiled more horrific details, with the victim's legs, arms, and head found in a freezer. The motives behind this heinous act are yet to be fully understood. Johnson's claim that he is innocent as he was taken, in handcuffs, out of the police precinct. As an ex-convict who had previously reformed his ways, Johnson now faces charges that could potentially undo the progress he has made towards a better life. Orlando Medina, superintendent at 979 Summit Avenue, received a distress call around 1 a.m. reporting pleas for life and gunshots from apartment 6G. He promptly alerted the police, setting in motion the investigation into Colin Small's fate. Medina's testimony details Sheldon Johnson's suspicious behavior, including carrying a blue bin and cleaning supplies. Surveillance footage captured Johnson in a blonde wig, deepening the mystery surrounding the crime. Multiple neighbors reported hearing gunshots and witnessed Johnson's frequent movements throughout the night. One concerned neighbor's call triggered the wellness check that uncovered the horrifying crime scene. The Queen's Defender's Office, with which Johnson collaborated, remains silent amidst the media storm. As the ongoing investigation continues to seek the truth behind the crime and the real connection between Johnson and Small, the community also grapples with the shocking turn of events. In the Bronx, where Johnson's journey from ex-convict to criminal justice advocate once inspired hope, the shadows of a gruesome crime now cast doubt on the transformative power of redemption. The unfolding tragedy prompts us to question the complexities of human nature and the thin line between salvation and downfall. In the end, we should all remember that we must wait for the results of the investigation and trial, and that if the accusations are true, it does not mean that we should not believe that people who did bad things cannot change. So, before we wrap up this video, let me know your thoughts. Share your insights in the comments below. And don't forget to show your support by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. We wouldn't want you to miss any of our videos bringing you the latest and trending news in the entertainment scene. Make sure to watch our other videos too. We have a lot of celebrity news waiting for you. That's it for today. See you in our next video.